next and last chapter in drugs acting on the blood system is blood substitute, in which reduced blood volume, it is hypovolemia. It mainly leads to shock. When blood volume is reduced, this condition is known as hypovolemia, and mainly this condition leads to shock. In such a critical condition, that is in shock condition, in this critical condition, it is essential to restore the IV blood volume and oxygen, IV blood volume and oxygen carrying capacity by administration of fluids intravenously. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस ब्लडची व्हॉल्यूम कमी होते, reduce the blood volume or hypovolemia, and in this condition leads to shock, and during this shock condition, it is in a critical condition, there is need or necessary to restore the blood volume and also maintain the oxygen carrying capacity of blood. That's why there is administration of some fluids intravenously to satisfy the blood volume. म्हणजे ज्या कंडिशन आहेत क्रिटिकल कंडिशन लाईक शॉक, या कंडिशन मध्ये ब्लडची व्हॉल्यूम कमी झालेली असते. So recover this disorder, we have to maintain blood volume, that is to satisfy the blood volume by given blood and its element or its substitute or plasma expander. तर अशा कंडिशन मध्ये ब्लडची व्हॉल्यूम as such मेंटेन करण्यासाठी एकतर ब्लड सबस्टिट्यूट प्रिस्क्राइब केले जातात और प्लाझ्मा व्हॉल्यूम एक्सपांडर्स दिले जातात. So in which blood substitutes or blood and its elements are citrated volume human blood, then red cells stored at temperature 10 degrees Celsius, dried human plasma, human serum albumin. So they are preferred as a blood substitute in condition of hypovolemia. When this hypovolemia is recovered by this blood substitute, then it does not lead to shock, which is a critical condition. कधी देतात blood substitute? Means in which condition blood substitutes or plasma volume
Critical condition.
Critical condition such as shock, म्हणजे shock मध्ये ज्यावेळेस ब्लडची व्हॉल्यूम रिड्यूस होते, which leads to shock. To recover this hypovolemia, जी रिड्यूस झालेली ब्लडची व्हॉल्यूम आहे, ते at such normal आणण्यासाठी ते एजंट प्रेफर केले जातात. They are blood and its element or its substitutes and plasma volume expanders. Which blood substitutes are given in hypovolemia condition? Screen is visible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Which blood substitute or which elements are given in this condition?
Citrated whole human
Citrated whole
blood.
human blood.
Whole secretary
Whole
whole
cells
human blood.
stored at
Cells
temperature
stored
10
at
degrees
temperature
Celsius,
10 degrees
dried
Celsius.
human plasma, human serum albumin.
Okay. So these are the blood substitutes or its element given in this hypovolemia condition, and therefore this hypovolemia condition is recovered and which does not lead to critical conditions such as shock. In which first one, citrated whole human blood. Whole human blood is collected from the healthy donor by following aseptic techniques, and it is preserved with the acid citrated dextrose solution. म्हणजे जे ब्लड डोनर कडून फर्स्टली काय केलं जातं, कलेक्ट केलं जातं आणि ते असेप्टिक टेक्निक्स किंवा असेप्टिक कंडिशन मध्ये प्रिझर्व केलं जातं. असेप्टिक कंडिशन माहिती आहे, with suitable and proper environment for their storage. HCP मध्ये झाला असेल aseptic condition, aseptic technique. Yes or no? Aseptic technique याच्या अगोदर ऐकले की फर्स्ट टाइम ऐकले?
ऐकले आधी.
काय असतं aseptic technique मध्ये? लेआउट मध्ये असेल आय थिंक. aseptic area. Okay, so whole
Yes,
blood
ma'am.
is
Somewhere, oh my God.
whole human blood is collected from the healthy donor by following aseptic technique and which is preserved with the acid separated dextrose solution. तर फर्स्टली जे डोनर कडून ब्लड घेणार आहे ते ब्लड कलेक्ट करायचंय and after that which is preserved in suitable condition, that is aseptic condition मध्ये aseptic technique मध्ये ते preserve करायचंय with कोणतं सोल्युशन यूज केलं जातं? as per their name, citrate dextrose solution is used. Blood is preserved with citrated or citrate dextrose solution, and then during the hemorrhagic shock, blood loss, this is replaced. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस ह्या कंडिशन असतील hemorrhagic shock किंवा bleeding होत असेल, at that time to maintain the blood volume in that person or in that individual, this citrated whole human blood is given to this patient. काय write down करणार आहे तुम्ही citrated whole human blood related? Firstly, you have to write it is collected from the blood is collected from the healthy donor. After that, citrated का म्हणलंय समजते का? Why human blood is known as citrated whole human blood? Because it is preserved with the citrate dextrose solution. Sound is audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Citrated
ma'am.
whole human blood. Citrated का म्हणलंय समजलंय?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
फर्स्टली डोनर करून ब्लड कलेक्ट करायचंय. आफ्टर दॅट एका असेप्टिक कंडिशन मध्ये ते ऍसिड सिट्रेट डेक्स्ट्रोज सोल्युशन बरोबर प्रिझर्व केले. दॅट्स व्हाय इट इज सिट्रेटेड होल ह्युमन ब्लड which is used as blood substitute in conditions such as hemorrhagic shock or in blood loss. So in hemorrhagic shock, blood loss, during this condition, citrated whole human blood is given. Then the need quantity to be administered is 540 ml. Before administration, it is essential to check and confirm blood groups of donor and recipient to avoid the blood transfusion complications. म्हणजे O positive blood group आहे त्याला जे डोनर मॅडम डोनर आणि रिसिपियंट तो चार्ट माहितीये कोण डोनेट कोणाला करू शकतो? रिसिपियंट. ओ पॉझिटिव्ह असेल तर कोणाकडून घेऊ शकतो ब्लड?
पॉझिटिव्ह सगळ्यांना चालतं.
ए बी पॉझिटिव्ह असेल ब्लड कोण कोण देऊ शकतात? डोनर्स.
ए बी पॉझिटिव्ह, ए पॉझिटिव्ह, बी पॉझिटिव्ह.
ओ निगेटिव्ह असेल देन ओ निगेटिव्ह असेल तर कोणते डोनर्स असतात? ब्लड ग्रुप सांगा.
ए पॉझिटिव्ह, बी पॉझिटिव्ह, ए बी पॉझिटिव्ह, ओ पॉझिटिव्ह.
O A B positive.
निगेटिव्ह नसतो काय बी? येस सर नो?
ए बी निगेटिव्ह नसतं ना.
Recipient and donors. पर्टिक्युलर त्याचा रिसिपियंट आणि डोनर नसेल तर ब्लड ट्रान्सफ्युजन ऑकर होतं. त्याचवर देअर डोनर अँड रिसिपियंट प्रॉपर ब्लडचं सप्लाय करायचं आहे. बिफोर ऍडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ दिस सिट्रेटेड होल ह्युमन ब्लड, चेक आउट और कन्फर्म द ब्लड ग्रुप्स ऑफ डोनर अँड रिसिपियंट. ब्लड ग्रुप चेक करतो की आज सचिव आहेत कसे अवेलेबल?
चेक करतो.
Check करतो.
रिसिपियंट आणि डोनर्सचे ब्लड ग्रुप चेक करणं इसेन्शियल आहे की नाही?
इसेन्शियल आहे.
Essential आहे.
It is essential or necessary to check or confirm the blood groups of donors as well as recipient to avoid the blood transfusion complications. So this is about citrated whole human blood. Then next substitute कोणता है? और blood element.
Red cells stored
Red
at
cells
temperature
store at temperature 10.
Red cells
of
or packed cells,
Packed.
they are stored at the temperature 10 degrees Celsius. Then in severe conditions like anemia, it is essential to improve the oxygen carrying capacity. Anemia मध्ये काय होतं? What is mean by anemia?
blood loss होतं.
Anemia, it is a
Human.
disorder of blood in which oxygen carrying capacity of HB in the RBC is reduced. So to maintain this condition or to improve this oxygen carrying capacity, hematinics are given. Also, these red cells are stored packed cells. They are used as a blood substitute in hypovolemia condition or anemia condition. Then they improve the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood and there is no necessary to administer whole blood. म्हणजे जर अॅनिमिया कंडिशन आहे त्याच्यामध्ये प्रॉपर काय होतंय ऑक्सिजन कॅरिंग कॅपॅसिटी कमी झालेली असते एचबी ची आरबीसी ची त्यामुळे काय होतं अॅनिमिया होतं. अॅनिमिया कंडिशन मध्ये फक्त रेड सेल्स देणं गरजेचं आहे की होल ब्लड म्हणजे सिट्रेटेड होल ह्युमन ब्लड
whole blood.
म्हणजे ऍक्च्युअल
blood.
नीड कशाची आहे देर इज ऍक्च्युअल नीड इज रेड सेल्स ची जी काय कॅपॅसिटी आहे ती कमी झालेली आहे करेक्ट. So in condition of anemia, these red cells or packed cells are given. They stored at temperature, किती temperature?
10 degrees Celsius.
10 degrees
10
Celsius.
degree Celsius. Then whole blood administered can affect the circulatory load and hence packed red cells are administered and they are advised. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस आपण आरबीसी च्या पायाकडे हे जे काही फॉर्म मध्ये केलेलं ब्लड सबस्टिट्यूट किंवा एलिमेंट आहे हे ऍडमिनिस्ट्रेट करू तर ऍट दॅट टाइम फक्त एका स्टेज मध्ये ऍक्ट होणार आहे की होल बॉडी मध्ये सर्क्युलेट होणार आहे ते रेड सेलचं ब्लड. रेड सेल म्हणजे पर्टिक्युलर ब्लड मधून तो कंपोनंट सेपरेट आउट केलेला असतो and then they are packed and stored at the 10 degree Celsius. रेड सेल समजते का हे?
Yes, ma'am.
WBC प्लेटलेट्स हे कंपोनंट्स ज्या आहेत ते रिमूव्ह केलेले असतात and only रेड सेल्स ह्या एक्स्ट्रॅक्ट केलेल्या असतात and such type of packed cells stored at particular temperature that is 10 degree Celsius. Question is that की ज्यावेळेस packed cells administered किंवा त्या पेशंट मध्ये दिल्या जातात they work at one place or they circulate in whole body.
Circulating whole body.
Name indicate circulation म्हणजे काय होल बॉडी मध्ये ब्लड फ्लो सर्क्युलेशन सुरू असतं. So after this administration of these packed cells or red cells they circulate into the whole body, that's why they are advised. Then next blood element
Dried human
Dried
plasma.
human plasma.
dried human plasma. Then next
Human serum
human
albumin.
serum albumin.
Albumin.
Here we complete this little bit blood substitute or blood and its element in which you have to remember firstly why they are given, in which condition they are preferred. So reduced blood volume, it is termed as hypovolemia and mainly it leads to shock or any other critical condition. So in this critical condition there is necessary or essential to maintain the blood volume in that individual and also maintain the oxygen carrying capacity of that person. That's why some fluids are given intravenous route to satisfy the blood volume of this individual. So blood substitutes are preferred or plasma volumes are preferred to maintain the volume. Reduced volume hypovolemia झाले तर maintain करण्यासाठी plasma volume expanders दिले जातात or these blood substitutes are given, in which 4 blood substitutes are elements are given. First one is citrated whole human blood, that is firstly collect the blood from donor. After that it is stored by following aseptic techniques and it is preserved with the acid citrated dextrose solution. And in hemorrhagic condition or during the blood loss, this citrated whole human blood is given to maintain blood volume. The need quantity to be administered is 540 ml. Then in which you have to write one of the important points before administration of this citrated whole human blood to check out or to confirm the blood groups of donor and recipient to avoid the blood transfusion complications. The next point, red cells. Red cells, they are packed cells. They separate out from the whole human blood of donor and then they are stored at the temperature 10 degrees Celsius in packed form. Then they are prescribed in anemia condition because they help to improve the oxygen carrying capacity in the blood. Hence, there is no whole blood is administered. Only packed cells or red cells are given in anemia condition. The next remaining two examples of blood substitutes are human serum albumin and dried human plasma. Here we complete blood substitute. समझला?
Yes, ma'am.
Both side, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's see reason behind this unit. Roll number 25. Are you present?
Yes, ma'am.
Which agents used as a blood substitute?
Citrated whole human blood, red cell or packed cell stored at temperature 10 degrees Celsius, dried human plasma, and human serum albumin.
Okay, in which condition these blood substitutes are given?
Critical condition.
Which
Hypovolemia.
hypovolemia means?
Reduced blood volume leads to shock.
And also in this critical condition, which another agents given except blood substitute?
Plasma volume expander.
Okay. Roll number 73. Are you present? '73.
Yes, madam.
Tell me examples of blood substitute. Sound is audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
73. Examples of blood substitute. Roll number 70.
Hemotech, madam.
Slide this tape on. Screen is visible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Tambori and Pawar.
Yes,
That's
madam.
two roll numbers. Tell me the examples of blood substitute.
Citrated whole human blood, red cells stored at temperature 10 degrees Celsius, dried human plasma, and human serum albumin.
Okay, red cells or packed cells, they are given in which condition? कोणत्या कंडिशन्स मध्ये दिले
Critical
जातात?
condition.
सगळ्यालाच क्रिटिकल कंडिशन करा. प्रॉपर नेम ऑफ दिस कंडिशन. Red cells. In which condition there is need, proper need of RBC or enhance the capacity of oxygen carrying capacity. 70. कोणती कंडिशन आहे? एनीवन?
In anemia.
Anemia.
Severe anemia condition.
अनसिट्रेटेड होल ह्युमन ब्लड कोणत्या कंडिशन मध्ये दिलं जातं?
Critical condition.
क्रिटिकल कंडिशन मध्ये.
त्या क्रिटिकल कंडिशन नाव असेल क्रिटिकल कंडिशन
Hemorrhagic
such as
shock,
shock, such as
blood loss,
hemorrhagic
Shock
shock.
or blood
Blood
loss.
loss.
Critical condition perfectly लक्षात ठेवा. Name of this condition: situated whole blood, human blood. It is given in hemorrhagic shock as well as during the loss of blood, and red cells they are given in anemia. Okay. Next point is reasons. First one is chloramphenicol therapy. It supplement with hematinics. What is mean by hematinics?
They are used in the treatment of anemia.
Pharmacological agent used in treatment of anemia.
Okay, these are the pharmacological agents. They are used in treatment of anemia, as well as these are the pharmacological agents. They increases the oxygen carrying capacity of HB in the RBC is known as hematinic. So you have to write firstly this definition. After that, chloramphenicol therapy is supplemented with hematinics. Hematinics चे preparation कोणते आहेत? Okay, firstly tell me the examples of hematinics.
Folic
Folic
acid.
acid, vitamin B12 and iron.
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 Question is that ki chloramphenicol therapy it's supplemented with iron preparation or hematinics. तर ते त्याची supplement म्हणून का दिले जातात? So chloramphenicol in therapeutic dose it causes bone marrow depression and it prevents erythropoiesis and leads to aplastic anemia. So to prevent this side effect and favor the erythropoiesis, hematinics are advised. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस chloramphenicol therapy दिली जाते in this individual or in this person, chloramphenicol in therapeutic dose it causes bone marrow depression, and secondly it prevents erythropoiesis. Erythropoiesis means
Formation of RBC.
RBC synthesis.
formation of
RBC.
RBC. तर ते काय करतात? Chloramphenicol prevent करतात. Also it leads to bone marrow depression, and to prevent this हे जे side effect आहेत and this leads to aplastic anemia. To prevent this aplastic anemia, erythropoiesis condition and depression of bone marrow हे prevent करण्यासाठी chloramphenicol बरोबर hematinics or iron preparation as a supplement म्हणून दिले जातात. That is when they are given with hematinics, then hematinics they increases the HB in the blood, and that's why they are preferred with the chloramphenicol therapy. समजते reason? To avoid this side effect and favor or to promote the erythropoiesis process, that is synthesis of RBC. These hematinics are advised given with chloramphenicol therapy. Do you understand answer of this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay, then next one is frequent blood cell counting is essential during prolonged administration of chloramphenicol. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस chloramphenicol ची therapy सुरू असते किंवा when an individual administered chloramphenicol preparations, at that time frequent blood cell counting or tapping is essential. मग त्यावेळेस frequently blood cell चं counting करणं वारंवार का गरजेचं आहे? So it is true because chloramphenicol when used in treatment of typhoid fever, even in therapeutic dose, it causes bone marrow depression. Then same, it causes bone marrow depression. It also disturbs erythropoiesis process and which leads to anemia. And in children मध्ये chloramphenicol काय produce करते? एक reason आपण first unit मध्ये बघितलेलं chloramphenicol. Chloramphenicol produces
Baby syndrome.
gray baby syndrome. So to keep constant checkout on the red blood cell and to know whether they are affected by chloramphenicol or not, and if at all they affected, then take immediate precaution to avoid this aplastic anemia. That's why frequent blood cell counting is essential. म्हणजे सेकंड क्वेश्चन काय आहे की ज्यावेळेस क्लोरॅम्फेनिकॉल एखादा इंडिव्हिज्युअल घेत असेल किंवा ती थेरपी सुरू असेल ऍट दॅट टाइम फ्रिक्वेंटली ब्लड सेलचं काउंटिंग करणं गरजेचं आहे. वाय? सो बिकॉज ऑफ जे फर्स्ट आन्सर मध्ये सांगितलेलं क्लोरॅम्फेनिकॉल प्रोड्युसेस aplastic anemia by producing bone marrow depression. It also prevent erythropoiesis process, that is synthesis of RBC, and in children chloramphenicol produces gray baby syndrome. During ज्यावेळेस क्लोराम्फेनिकॉल घेतलं जाते त्यावेळेस हे साइड इफेक्ट झालेत का हे चेक करण्यासाठी फ्रिक्वेंटली ब्लड सेल काउंट रिक्वायर आहे, इसेन्शियल आहे. आणि इफ that individual or the children affected to this gray baby syndrome or bone marrow depression, then immediately precaution should be given to avoid this aplastic anemia or to avoid this gray baby syndrome. That's why frequent blood cell counting is essential during prolonged administration of chloramphenicol. समजले दोन्ही reasons?
Yes, ma'am.
To know or to check out either individual affected by chloramphenicol or not. तर ते चेक करण्यासाठी सेल काउंट फ्रिक्वेंटली केला जातो. All of you, do you understand reasons behind this unit?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
White side,
Yes, ma'am.
roll number 56. Are you present?
Yes, ma'am.
Why frequent blood cell counting is essential during prolonged administration of chloramphenicol? 56.
Yes, ma'am.
काय answer? Why? ज्यावेळेस क्लोरॅम्फेनिकॉलची थेरपी सुरू आहे त्यावेळेस का केले जातं फ्रिक्वेंट ब्लड सेल काउंट? 56 आन्सर सांगा. Sound is audible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can anyone tell? एकलाही समजलं नाही reason. Second. काय आन्सर सेकंड क्वेश्चनचं? का करायचं फ्रिक्वेंट ब्लड सेल काउंट? क्वेश्चनच समजला नाही का?
To whether they know whether they are affected by chloramphenicol or not.
अफेक्ट झाले म्हणजे काय होतं?
Avoid aplastic anemia.
To avoid aplastic anemia in children, gray baby syndrome. You have to write step by step. Firstly, chloramphenicol, when it is given in treatment of typhoid fever, it leads to bone marrow depression. Sound is audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, also it disturbs erythropoiesis process. It leads to aplastic anemia in children. It produces gray baby syndrome. To check out during prolonged administration of chloramphenicol, to check or to know whether the person is affected to this condition or not. And if the person is affected, then immediate precaution should be given. That's why frequent blood cell counting is essential during the prolonged administration of chloramphenicol. So in this unit, we discuss hematinic, then coagulant, anticoagulant, plasma volume expander, hemostatic, blood substitute, and lastly, reasons behind this unit. Here we complete this unit. Any doubt? सगळे
No,
point
ma'am.
समजलेत? काय doubt आहे?
No, ma'am.
Okay, let's see the next unit. Then next unit in pharmacology and toxicology is autocoids, in which we have to study what is meant by autocoids. After that, their classification. Then in their classification, histamine and prostaglandin in detail study करायचं आहे. So firstly, what is meant by autocoids? Definition and classification. Autocoids are the local hormone. They are produced in the tissue rather than in glands. These are the chemicals which are synthesized by local tissue and then they act, release, destroyed at local size. That's why they are also known as local hormone. Autocoids are the chemicals. They are synthesized into the local tissue or synthesized by local tissue and then they act, release and destroyed at the local size, and that's why they are known as local hormone. So autocoids are the local hormones. They are produced into the tissue rather than in glands. Autocoids are locally acting hormone like hormone like substances which originated from different tissue and produce intense biological activity near their site of synthesis or the release. Means autocoid हे locally एका particular area मध्ये act होणारे hormones आहेत किंवा substances आहेत and they are originated or they are synthesized from the different tissue and they produces intense biological activity. So autocoids are the chemicals or the local hormone. They produces intense biological activities near their site of synthesis or release. Then their classification. They are classified into three types: amine autocoids, peptide autocoids, and lipid autocoids. Lipid autocoids are also known as isocyanide. Sound is audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So ऑटोकॉइड्स जे आहेत हे असे केमिकल्स आहेत किंवा सबस्टन्सेस आहेत की ते पर्टिक्युलर एका लोकल टिश्यू मध्ये सिंथेसाइज केले जातात आणि त्याच ठिकाणी ते रिलीज होतात. प्लस दे सिंथेसाइज ऍट द लोकल प्लेस अँड ऑल्सो रिलीजेस ऍट द लोकल एरिया. दॅट्स वाय दे आर नोन ॲज लोकल हार्मोन. दे आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल टू प्रोड्यूस intense biological activities. The intense biological activity produce करतात. Also, they are responsible for pain, itching, and inflammation. So this is about autocoids. काय autocoids समजले?
Yes, ma'am.
What is mean by autocoids? Sound is audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Autocoids are local hormone produced in tissue rather than
The glands.
Products of tissue and glands.
Autocoids काय आहे समजले?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
The local
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
hormones आहेत. Why they are known as local? Because they are synthesized into the local tissue and they act at that place and also destroy at that place. That's why they are known as local hormone. And they produces intense biological activity at the site of their synthesis and release. And also they are responsible for pain, itching, and inflammation. Then classification. How many types of autocoids?
3.
First one,
Amine autoclaves, peptide autoclaves, peptide autoclave,
peptide autocoids, and last one, lipid
lipid,
or last C type,
icosanoids.
eicosanoids,
Let's see the examples of these autocoids amine derivatives. Their example histamine and serotonin. Then next 5-HT ते जे आहे ते serotonin आहे. Then next peptide derivative examples peptide derivatives or peptide autocoids examples काय आहेत bradykinin
Bradykinin and angiotensin.
bradykinin angiotensin and gliadin. Then next lipid derivatives or lipid autocoids examples prostaglandin
Leukotrienes,
platelet activating factor.
factors.
How many classes?
3 classes.
Mainly it is
Classes.
classified into 3, in which first one amine derivative, their examples histamine and serotonin, that is 5-HT. Then peptide derivative, their example bradykinin and angiotensin and gliadin. Lipid derivatives, their example PJS, prostaglandin, leukotrienes and platelet activating factor PAF. So in which we have to study in detail amine derivatives, in which histamine, and lipid derivatives in which prostaglandin. In detail pharmacology या दोन्हीची स्टडी करायची आहे. बिफोर दॅट क्लासिफिकेशन आणि ऑटोकॉट्स डेफिनेशन समजली आहे.
Yes, ma'am.
कोणते दोन ऑटोकॉट्स स्टडी करायचे इन डिटेल?
Histamine and prostaglandin.
Histamine and prostaglandin. Prostaglandin सिंथेसिस काय आहे? NSAID मध्ये झालंय सिंथेसिस. Leukotrienes, prostaglandin. Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
काय होतं, कसं होतं सिंथेसिस? How it is synthesized? Prostaglandin first NSAID मध्ये झालाय की नाही? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. झाले.
Yes, ma'am.
एक चार्ट होता. ते ऑनलाईन झालेलं पीपीटी दाखवलेली स्लाइड. How NSAID act on their synthesis? Can anyone tell how the prostaglandin is synthesized? Roll number 33, are you present?
Yes, ma'am.
Synthesis of prostaglandin. Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am. त्याचे ते P12 फॅक्टर होते.
Which enzyme is responsible for synthesis?
Prostaglandin 12, prostaglandin H2, D2, E2.
These are the types of PG, prostaglandin. I'm asking about synthesis. So classification of autocoids, it is classified into 3, in which we have to study firstly histamine and then prostaglandin. Sound is audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
In
ma'am.
detail pharmacology of histamine and prostaglandin आपल्याला बघायचे. Firstly, histamine. Histamine, it is an tissue amine or biogenic amine, and it is an imidazoline compound. Beta imidazole ethylamine derivative, which is present in all the mammalian tissue, and it is firstly discovered by Sir Henry Dale. It is synthesized occur in mast cell, parietal cells of gastric mucosa, CNS and periphery. Its function is an autocoid, that is, it acts as autocoid and on mediator involved in the allergic inflammatory response. It has important role in regulation of gastric acid secretions. Means these last 2 points we have to study in their pharmacology. So histamine हे tissue amine आहे किंवा biogenic amine आहे, and which having imidazoline compound. It is an imidazoline compound and widely it is distributed into the body. It is present in platelet, leukocyte, basophils and mast cells. It is location of histamine. Then in highest concentration it is present in lungs and screen. Highest concentration मध्ये or large amount मध्ये histamine हे स्किन आणि lungs मध्ये present असतं. Histamine is discovered by
Sir Henry Dale.
Sir Henry Dale.
okay, which compound is present in the structure of histamine? Imidazoline.
Imidazole.
So this is introduction part of histamine. It is discovered by Sir Henry Dale. Then it contains imidazoline ring, or it is an beta imidazole ethyl amine derivative, and it is present in the mammalian cell in large amount. It is present in the lungs and skin. Then its function, or it acts as an autocoid. Then it is mediator which is involved in allergic inflammatory response. Last point, it has important role in regulation of gastric acid secretion. So this histamine produces triple response. This triple response is flash, flare and wheel. Triple means 3. हे तिन्ही रिस्पॉन्स हिस्टामाइन प्रोड्यूस करतं and antihistaminic agent हा response inhibit करतात. Flash, flare and wheel. This triple response is produced by histamine. Then next point, synthesis, storage and metabolism of histamine, in which histidine, which is converted into histamine in presence of which enzyme? First pathway. Screen is visible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Histidine पासून histamine synthesized केला जातो in presence of enzyme histidine decarboxylase.
Carboxylate.
L-histidine decarboxylase. So in their synthesis, histamine, it is synthesized from histidine in presence of enzyme L-histidine decarboxylase. Then it is stored into the mast cell and released from this mast cell. Then receptor, histamine having 4 receptor H1, H2, H3 and H4. Screen is visible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all these receptor having the type is GPCR, that is G protein coupled receptor. Histamine having 4 receptor H1, H2, H3 and H4. Then next point is their location. H1 receptor का है location?
Throughout the body.
Throughout the body.
Throughout the body.
Smooth muscle.
Smooth muscles on vascular
Throughout the body,
endothelial cells.
specifically in the smooth muscle, on vascular endothelial cell and infert and CNS. तर त्याचं लोकेशन दिलेलं आहे where they are present. Then it is type of receptor is G protein coupled link receptor. Then next H2 receptor location in more specific
special
location in the
location.
body, mainly in gastric parietal cells. Gastric parietal cells मध्ये असतात आणि लो लेवल कॅन बी फाउंड इन म्हणजे कमी अमाउंट मध्ये ते व्हॅस्क्युलर स्मूथ मसल्स मध्ये प्रेझेंट आहेत. देन ऑल्सो न्यूट्रोफाइल, CNS, heart and uterus. Neutrophils means neutrophils काय आहेत?
Granular type of WBC.
WBC type.
So this is location means where they are present. Then it is also type of receptor, G protein couple linked receptor in which GS म्हणजे G stimulation that is GPCR stimulation. Then effect H2 receptor चा effect काय आहे? They increases release of gastric acid. Location काय होतं? Gastric parietal cell मध्ये present आहे. Their effect is increases the release of gastric acid. Then next, H3 location
Found most in the CNS.
from their location effect the MCQ question is asked. H3 receptor or question will be which of the following receptor increases release of gastric acid? H1, H2, H3, H4. Which?
H2.
H2. Then next H3. Their location it is found mostly in the CNS with high level in the thalamus and caudate nucleus and cortex. Also low level detected in small intestine, testes and prostate. Means location. Then next location of H3 receptor most foundly in CNS. Also question is asked on this point. Which receptor mostly found in CNS?
H3.
H3, histamine 3. Then it is also G protein coupled receptor. Then effect काय आहे? Effect of H3 receptor.
Neural.
Neural presynaptic receptor may be function to release histamine.
And then last one is H4. They are recently discovered and their effect is unknown. So we have to study first three H1, H2 and H3 in which histamine having 4 receptor, histamine first H1 receptor, their activity causes smooth muscle contraction and also increases vascular permeability and also increases the mucus secretion in their effect. Effect also important one. Then H2 receptor, histamine 2 receptor, they increases the gastric acid secretion. Then H3 receptor, they are present in CNS, thalamus or in the brain and they inhibit the histamine release and also produces sedation effect. कुठे आहे ती H3 receptor? Which of the following receptor produces sedation? तर कोणती लिहिणार आहे तुम्ही? Sedation का? Because their location. Most H3 receptor कुठे found होतात?
In
CNS.
CNS.
CNS sedation. Sedative agent CVS वर act होतात की CNS वर?
CNS.
CNS.
Okay, so H3 receptor produces sedation effect by inhibiting histamine release. This is about histamine receptor. Histamine कसला amine आहे? It is biogenic or tissue amine. It produces which response?
Triple response.
Triple
In
response.
which what
Triple
happens?
response.
Triple response means triple response. काय? It consists of flash, flare and
Fail.
wheel. So this is known as triple response. Then next point. Receptor समजले?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Effect important and their location. Then how histamine is synthesized, you have to remember only this first pathway or first reaction. How histamine is synthesized? कसं सिंथेसाइज केलं जातं?
L-histidine
Histamine is
decarboxylase converts
synthesized from
histidine to histamine.
Okay. The next point, pharmacological action. Screen is visible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
in which first one is on blood vessel. Blood vessel वर histamine काय करतं? Firstly, action on the small blood vessel and large blood vessel. On small blood vessel, it produces vasodilation effect, and on large blood vessel, it produces vasoconstriction. Vasoconstriction means increase in BP or decrease in BP. Increase in BP. So on the large blood vessel, it produces vasoconstriction, that is increase in BP, and on small blood vessel, it produces vasodilation effect. Then next point, skin. It produces itching sensation, pain, itching and inflammation. Then next, on smooth muscle, it produces uterine constriction, that is contraction of uterine muscle, then constriction of bronchial muscle and intestinal muscle, that is it leads to intestinal constriction, bronchoconstriction and uterine constriction. Then next, on gastric gland, काय करते gastric gland वरती? From their receptor side, effect on the receptor. काय होतं receptorचा effect gland वरती?
Increase secretion.
Increase the gastric secretion. So you have to write same point in the pharmacology. It increases GI secretion. Then next, on sensory nerve ending, histamine causes pain. Sensory nerve endings, sensory nerve endings, it produces pain. The next, action on autonomous ganglion and adrenal medulla. It increases the adrenal medulla, म्हणजे adrenaline related येते. Adrenaline काय category adrenaline ची? Adrenal medulla, from which adrenaline is releases. So what is category of adrenaline? Parasympathomimetic, right?
Sympathomimetic.
Sympathomimetic.
So it is sympathomimetic agent and which produces. मग काय pharmacological action of adrenaline? Heart rate वरती काय होतं? Increase करते, right? It increases heart rate as well as increases the force of contraction. Means from the autonomous ganglion and adrenal medulla, there is release or increases the synthesis of adrenaline, and which produces increase in heart rate and increase in force of contraction. Then next, this is about on CNS, it does not process blood-brain barrier. If they are given intracerebroventricular injection, then it increases BP. Pharmacological actions of histamine. First one is action on blood vessel, in which on small blood vessel and on large blood vessel. On small blood vessel, it produces vasodilation effect, and on large blood vessel, it produces vasoconstriction effect, that is increase in BP. Then skin, it produces pain and itching sensations or inflammation. Then on smooth muscles, sound is audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, on smooth muscle, it produces contraction effect of smooth muscles of uterine, then bronchial smooth muscle and intestinal smooth muscle, which leads to uterine contraction, bronchoconstriction and intestinal constriction. Then next, action on gastric gland. It increases GI secretion. Then next on sensory nerve ending. It is related to skin. So histamine causes pain. Then next action on autonomous ganglion or adrenal medulla, in which there is increased release and synthesis of adrenaline from autonomous ganglia and adrenal medulla, and which produces increase in heart rate and increase in force of contraction. And last pharmacological action is action on CNS. Histamine does not crosses blood-brain barrier if it is given through intracerebroventricular injection, then it increases BP. This is about pharmacological action of histamine. समझले pharmacological action?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Then next, H2 receptor. H2 receptor increases heart rate as well as force of contraction. That is, they shows positive inotropic and positive chronotropic effect. Then pharmacokinetic, they are orally inactive. That is, they are totally degraded into the liver. That's why they are orally inactive. Then next point, preparations. क्या है preparation?
Orally inactive. Histamine acid phosphate.
Histamine acid phosphate IP. Their dose is
One
1
gram
mg
per
per
ml
ml.
subcutaneous.
And which is given by subcutaneous route.
Subcutaneous.
Why it is given by subcutaneously?
Orally inactive.
Because they are orally inactive and they go
Orally
into the liver. That's why they are given by subcutaneous route. Histamine acid phosphate IP 1 mg per ml. The next contraindication means for histamine contraindicated in ulcer patient and also in asthmatic patient. Ulcer patient मध्ये का contraindicate केले असतील? Ulcer means
GI चं increase करतं ma'am secretion.
ulcer condition means by increasing acid level in the parietal cell or in stomach, they produces lesions on this layer, and that's why ulcer is produced. म्हणजे acid ची level increase झाल्यामुळे ulcer होतो, right? Histamine काय करतात? Histamine काय करतात? acid ची level increase करतात की decrease करतात? मग ते ulcer patient मध्ये दिले तर चालेल का?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So that's why they are contraindicated in ulcer patient as well as in asthmatic patient. Then it is used for diagnosis of phenochromoscytoma and to study the gastric secretion. This is about histamine. How many receptors?
4 receptor.
For receptor.
Which
H1, H2,
H1, H2, H2.
location of H1 receptor?
Throughout the body.
The body, especially in the smooth muscle in the muscular endocrine cells in the heart and the CNS.
Sound is audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, in today's lecture lecture we discuss autocoids from their definition. What is meant by autocoids? After that, classification. Then from their classification, first autocoid is histamine. It is isoamine. Then their general introduction. After that, how it is synthesized. Then receptor H1, H2, H3, H4. Their receptor type, effect, and location. Then their pharmacological actions. After that, their pharmacokinetic and preparation, contraindication, and uses. In their uses, it is used to study the gastric secretion. And last one, it is used for diagnosis of phenochromoscytoma. What is mean by phenochromoscytoma? माहिती आहे? A
No,
small
ma'am.
vascular tumor adrenal gland म्हणजे ट्युमर होतं adrenal gland ला, तर त्याचं डायग्नोसिस करण्यासाठी हिस्टामाइन यूज केला जातो. दिस इज थेरapeutic uses of use of histamine. Here we complete histamine. Remaining antihistaminic agent and prostaglandin we will discuss in our next lecture. Give attendance. Roll number 1.
Present.
Two.